Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this Jurassic World video, I'm going to show you how to do the San Albertus challenge on Jurassic Difficulty, and we're going to get this done in around an hour. Let's get into it. So you'll notice in this challenge that one of the objectives is to get 15 contracts done. Now that's going to be the hardest one. I'm going to go ahead and pick, yes, this one, the construction. So anything like this, as in adding a building, is going to be super easy. Taking a photo, that's nice and easy. So as soon as I press play on the in-game time here, it's going to be done straight away on there. So make it operational by adding a path to it. Super, so as soon as we press play in a minute, then that will be done. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add a hatchery on every single enclosure, and you'll see why later on. So I'm going to pop one just here, and then let's get some on these ones. One here. Do you know what? I'm going to hold out on that last hatchery. Let's go ahead and pop some power in. We need to keep an eye on money for now. Okie dokie, let's go ahead and get some scientists in so we can get some dinosaurs. As always, we want to be focusing on the logistics, on their stats. So, yeah, this one's good. So we're going to go ahead and get the generators in to start with, but we don't want to be relying on those. We will get the power researched as soon as possible, but for now we'll go ahead with the generators. Okie doke. Do you know what? Actually, I'm going to go ahead and get one more scientist, and then we know we've got plenty for the power research. Let's go ahead and play the in-game time again. If ever you're concerned about that or worried about it, always go ahead and pause the in-game time because it does help with the time at the end. So now we can see that contract is done. Now we've pressed play. So now you're going to be wanting to research the staff center. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see if we've got enough staff members to research a dig site. No. Okay, let's go ahead and get that final scientist in there for now. Oh, let's not forget about those contracts. Let's see what we've got. Oh, popular. Yeah, that's a nice easy one. So having 50 guests in the park, we should get that done nice and quick. Oh, wow. Yeah, just like that. So there's another one down. Nice. Okie doke, let's go ahead and get the power station in now. Let's keep going with these contracts. See if we've got a nice easy one. Lovely. Construct an operational restroom. Let's go for that. Excellent. While we're here, we might as well get the shelter and small hotel in as well. So with this challenge, we cannot use any fences, so we have to go with what we've got. So the reason it's saying we're low on power is because of all these up here. So we can work on these ones down here to start with. Okay, let's go ahead and look at another contract. Let's go for the drinks coverage one because that gives us an excuse to get our amenities in. If you are following along with me, then do make sure you're popping your buildings in roughly the same place as I am. It's going to make things easier for explaining later on. You'll notice as well I am still on in-game pause. I do like to get a good time at the end of each challenge. Let's see if we've got enough scientists for those dig sites yet. No, still not. That's okay. Alrighty, let's go ahead and pop a staff center in. Oh, see that amenity coverage done nice and easily. Okie doke, staff center. We can get some of the staff leveled up as well. Let's go right back in and get another contract done. Let's go for the park rating. We might not get that one for a little bit until we've got our first dinosaur in, but that's okay. We can hold out for a little while. We've got a few done there. Now let's level up some staff members. So after you've leveled up your staff, you want to be going ahead and getting those dig sites researched. You want to be looking for the Utyrannus. Oh no, not this one, this one. Let's go ahead and get the expedition center in. We're going to put that just down here. Lovely. Let's go to those dig sites. Utyrannus, let's get you researched. And as always, we want to be getting that improved yield, so let's start out by getting the core upgrades sorted. It is a little bit of a waiting game while we're waiting for them to finish researching the Utyrannus, but that's okay. Don't forget to keep an eye on your stats as well in this menu just here. We're all good for now. Okie dokie, let's go ahead and look at getting these. Oh no, we need to do the fossils first. I was ahead of myself. Let's sort that out first so we can get the Utyrannus in ASAP. Well, we've got 30 seconds or so. Let's go ahead and sort our amenities out and make sure that the profit is in the highest amount. Again, the reminder on that is to not look at the smiley faces. You want to look at that income number and make sure it is the highest it can be. So while I will be doing commentary throughout this video, my voice may go a little bit quiet because I don't want to sound like a broken record. At some points later on in the video, I don't want to be telling you put this here and put this there, you know what you're doing, but I will talk at the most appropriate times to do so. So we want to be looking at getting the Albertosaurus dig site sorted as well. So let's go ahead and sort the scientists out for there. You want to be getting your Utyrannus over 70% so you can get males and females and get those babies in. So we don't have enough scientists. Let's go ahead and get some more. Let's not forget to get these leveled up as well. Now let's get that Utyrannus in, and that should definitely take us to that 1 star for that contract as well. We do want to be looking to get the ground nests research as well, as soon as we have enough staff for that.
Personnel, please stand by.
Let's get the Albertosaurus fossils extracted. And you want to be sending the team back to America to get the Albertosaurus over 70%. Excellent, let's get the Utyrannus released. That should get us up to that 1 star that we need. And let's not forget to get them comfy. Excellent. There is that contract done. Lovely. And we got our first star. So as well, with you following on, you wanted to be between 3 to 5 contracts done at this point as well.
Most efficient park manager to the brochure. Nicely done.
Now we can be getting these nests researched as well. Okie doke, let's go to more dig sites. And oh, wait, what? Where's the expedition center gone? It was there. Oh my, okay, well hopefully that hasn't happened for you. Let's look at another contract. Okay, let's go for the medium amenity because we need to research that anyways. It is a good tip actually. We can keep putting small amenities down, and then this contract will keep encouraging the medium amenity contract to keep coming in. So that'll be nice and easy. Let's go ahead and get the expedition center in again while we're here. Fabulous. Medium amenity. Place that just here. Good stuff. And immediately, bye-bye. So there was that contract all done, which is wonderful. Let's go ahead and look at another one. Oh my gosh, another medium amenity. Okay, well, this would be nice if it just keeps going in a cycle like this. Place demolish in a blink of an eye. Amazing. I feel like I definitely got lucky there. So that was cool. Wow. Yeah, agreed.
Home to the world's most efficient park manager.
Now we want to be going ahead and getting the large nests in for the Eutyrannus. Now we can look at getting another contract in as well. Maybe another medium amenity. Oh, no, there's not. Never mind. Okay, let's go with the expedition time. I think we're already on expedition. Yeah, so that works in quite well. We want to be looking at getting the wide path researched next, but I think we don't have enough guests, so we're going to need to get some more dinos in, and then that should be good to do.
I often have my head wrapped up in bigger picture.
Let's look at getting another contract in then, shall we? Let's see. Ooh, the photo, nice and easy. We can get that of the Eutyrannus. Let's go ahead and do that. Here we go. Excellent, that'll do for me and the contract as well.
I couldn't be certain that joining this group would actually lead to helping the dinosaurs, but
next contract, let's have a look. Oh my gosh, medium amenity, it's there again. Let's do it.
Thank you.
You're turning out to be someone that I can truly rely on. And my trust is not something that many have managed to earn.
Let's go ahead and have a look at researching the next dig site here. More contracts, let's have a look. Oh, emergency shelter, that's a nice easy one. Let's go for that. Unlike the medium amenities, we don't actually need it right now, so let's go ahead and demolish that one. Hopefully it triggers it to keep coming back.
Oh, excellent. I can save my excuses for why this task didn't get done for another day.
Let's look at another contract. Ooh. Okay, let's go for ticket sales because as soon as we've got the Albertosaurus in, those ticket sales should start going up. So we're doing alright on money because of all those contracts, so let's go ahead and get some more power distributions in so we're not having to rely on the backup generator so much. Alrighty, let's send a team over here to research the Ceratosaurus. Let's have a look at those stats. Well, we've got a second restroom coverage, shelter coverage. That's just because I've extended the path there, isn't it? That's okay. We'll go ahead and fix that up in a minute or two. Let's look at the staff over here. Oh, we've got space to recruit. Oh, sorry, man. We're you're not fit for the job. Let's go ahead and get some more research on the Ceratosaurus. Fabulous. Let's get the Albertosaurus released. So you want to be looking at the Metriacanthosaurus in the UK just here next. Let's see again on the stats. What was it I was going to do? Ah, yes, the restroom and shelter. So let's go ahead and get some extras in of that now. And another contract done and done. Lovely. We are getting these done so fast.
I often have my head wrapped up in bigger picture planning. It's nice to know that the hard work on the ground is being handled so expertly.
So next you want to be heading over here to America for the Allosaurus. And let's not forget about that wide path, so let's get that researched. Let's look at another contract, not many to go. Ooh, expedition time, yes, because we've just sent a team over to go on an expedition, so that's a great one. And let's go ahead and get the wide path in now that's done.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
Let's have another check on these amenities and make sure they are getting the most amount of profit in for us.
Fine work. I respect
Okay,
someone who
only
can
a
get
couple more
results
to go on the
and get them
contracts. Let's
fast.
see what we've got. Ooh. Let's go for park rating because we're not
A
too
high
far off of
park
2.5
rating means we're
stars.
doing something right. We have a reputation to uphold.
You make managing this place look easy. Shame it isn't easy, though. Otherwise, I'd just do it myself. Ah, who am I kidding? I'd probably still hire you.
Ah yes, these enclosures did not come with gates, so let's go ahead and get those in. Okie dokie, let's go ahead and put a hatchery in on this enclosure over here on the left that we didn't do in the beginning. We are going to be wanting one on every enclosure, like I said in the beginning. I will explain more about that later on. Let's go ahead and get the Ceratosaurus in this new hatchery. Let's not forget getting the nests in with the Albertosaurus as well. The large ones are best for them. Okie dokie, let's go ahead and release the Ceratosaurus in this nice big enclosure, and we're doing this and putting these in here because they can cohabit with the Allosaurus, so we're going to put those in with them in a few minutes.
Spikes, horns, and ridges. The Ceratosaurus is covered in defensive and offensive ornamentation. Let's treat it with the care and respect it deserves.
Let's have a check on these dig sites while we're here. Nice. Okay, let's get to the Allosaurus just here. Lovely. And let's get those all sorted. Let's check on the stats for a second. Okay, transport rating's low. We need to be looking at getting the monorail in. Wonder if we can have a look at that now. Not yet. Okay, that's not too long. We'll be able to get that sorted. So let's go ahead with some more small amenities. Again, you don't want to be getting the medium ones in because you want to increase the chances of the contracts for the medium amenities coming up. So let's keep with the small ones for now. Oh, we didn't get nests in for these guys up here, so let's sort that out. Okie dokie, let's fill this last scientist spot that we have.
Attention personnel.
Let's go ahead and get the Allosaurus in now. We don't really want to be relying on you, generator, so let's go ahead and get a substation in instead. Excellent, let's release these Allosaurus. That should get us up to 2.5 stars for that contract. Let's see if we can get the next dig site. Actually, no. Let's go ahead and get the improved yield instead. Yeah, much better. That's going to speed things up a little bit going forwards. Oh, lovely, and that's that other contract done. So as you can see, at 2.5 stars, I've only got one to go. Maybe
Knowing
you
that
have
you're helping to
done all of
ensure
your
the
contracts
survival of
at
such
your point on
majestic
your run,
animals should
but
be rewarded
ideally you
up.
want to be
But you do also
over
have
10
my
contracts
appreciation.
at this point in the game. So let's go ahead and choose that final one. Photographer, yeah, that's going to be a nice easy one with all these dinos we've got. Oh, she says. Oh my goodness. Right, let's head over to the other dinos. There's more over here anyways. That should help. Surely that's going to be better. There we go. All done. Lovely. So that's the contract all done. Fabulous.
You're making a name for yourself, and by association, you're making a name for this
Okie
park.
dokie, let's go
Good
ahead and
work.
get the last carnivore dig site researched. So really now all we're focusing on is getting the species of dinosaurs all sorted and in the park, because all of the other objectives will naturally follow. The complicated bit is out of the way with the contract, so should be plain sailing from here. Okie dokie, let's go ahead to China. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, but let's get these researched. So the next dig site you want to be researching is the herbivores site 3 with the Stegosaurus. Let's have a look at these stats again. Oh, accommodation rating has dropped, so let's go ahead and get another small hotel in.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the park. Ladies and gentlemen, our
Alrighty, let's go for the monorail research now, because that will get the transport rating up. Let's go ahead and research the next level on the staff centre so we can get more scientists in. Alright, monorail time. Let's go. Let's get the first station in just down here. Again, you want to try and be matching yours to mine as best you can. Let's get another one in. That's a bit of an awkward spot there. Here is fine. Alright, so that should do for now on the monorail. It's not much, but it's something.
new monorail station has opened.
So let's have a look at getting the extraction capacity added just here in the science centre. It's a spenny one, but it's a good one to have, and the improved yield we can do as well. Excellent. Let's look to get the Gigantosaurus in next. Let's get these new dinos. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name. Let's get these in. Let's get our next staff center in. Should be around about here. Should fit nicely. Good stuff. So since we're not bothered about the contract anymore, we can go ahead and get the medium amenities in.
Synthesis procedure.
Let's see if we can get these. Ah, not enough scientists. Damn it. Oh, now we do have enough scientists. Okay, cool. Let's get these in.
Commencing Attention personnel. Power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Now we want to be getting the Carnotaurus all researched. Now's a good time to go ahead and make a save if you are needing or wanting to. Now let's get these guys released. So we should only have about 20 minutes left on this, and there is a little bit of a trick I'm going to show you in a few minutes on what that is to cut out a good chunk at the end, so stick
Wow,
around
you're
for
doing
that.
great
Let's go
work,
ahead and pop in
you're
the
making
medical
me
facility
look
around
great by
about here.
association. And maybe I should drag you around everywhere I go.
We're going to be getting the Gigantosaurus in this next enclosure. So now we want to be making a look at some progress on the herbivore dig sites.
Exit confirmed.
Take a good look at this objective, then stop looking and get it done.
Money's looking okay for now, so let's go ahead and get 2 new scientists in. We don't need to worry too much about getting the babies in now, so we just need to get the species in.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
At this rate, you might finally unseat me as Employee of the Month.
Let's get
I
the
choose who gets it, so you won't.
Gigantospinosaurus in next.
But you still did a great job.
We're going to put another power station in now because we're going to be powering up a lot more enclosures and good stuff around the park. So let's go ahead and get one of those in. So you might have already done this, but I'm going to get my maintenance facility in now. I like to wait for things to start deteriorating before I go ahead with those. Let's go ahead and get these top enclosures all powered up now. Don't forget about your hatchery as well on this enclosure. It can be a little bit tricky to place, so just find somewhere that works. Ah, here's good. So you want to be getting the Acrocanthosaurus next here in the USA. So it can be really tricky to place anything over here, so just keep on spamming that place button and it will find somewhere eventually to go. There we go. Let's get you released as well while we're over here.
A classic example of an apex predator, the Giganotosaurus. This is one of the largest terrestrial carnivores. They certainly named it well.
This needs some work.
So let's look to get the Carnotaurus in this new enclosure.
Magnificent animals.
Alrighty, so for this enclosure over here, we're going to be putting in 4 hatcheries. Pretty crazy, but I'll explain why and there'll be reasons later.
Damage over here.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
So that's all the paths done. Let's get over here all powered up. Now we want to be looking to get herbivore dig site 2 all researched. So now the Carnotaurus are all released. Let's go ahead and pop a viewing gallery in on their enclosure.
A new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe.
So it doesn't matter in what particular order you get the next lot of herbivores in, but just make sure you're getting new herbivores researched on the maps. Let's go ahead and get all these guys comfy. And this last enclosure, let's not forget a hatchery on this one as well. So this section over here is basically going to be like its own separate park. So we're going to go ahead and get a response facility and a medical facility and all that good stuff in over here as well. So this 4 selection of hatcheries are all going to be the enclosure for herbivores. So let's go ahead and start getting some incubated.
Synthesis procedure complete.
So in this last enclosure over here, we're going to be getting the Acrocanthosaurus in.
Commencing synthesis. Commencing synthesis procedure. Synthesis procedure.
Let's have a look at upgrading some of these staff so we can get things done a little bit quicker.
Commencing synthesis. Incubation. Prepare
Alrighty, let's go ahead and extend the monorail to over here.
gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
Some work.
Attention personnel. A new monorail station has opened and guests will be arriving shortly. Commencing synthesis.
Now I want to be getting the Nasutoceratops in over here.
Stand by.
At this rate, you might finally unseat me as Employee of the Month. I mean, I choose who gets it, so you won't. But you still did a great job.
Attention personnel. A new monorail station has opened and guests will be... Prepare asset for release.
So you'll notice I'm not really releasing any dinosaurs over on this section. There is a reason for that. Remember in the beginning when I said about all of the hatcheries and all of the reasons and everything, we're going to keep everything until the very last minute. So since a lot of these dinosaurs don't get along, obviously if we do it all at the last minute, it's going to mean that it doesn't really matter if they don't get along or not, because the objectives on the side there will be all done. So we're going to go ahead and incubate the Stegosaurus on this side as well now. Let's check on these stats one last time. Okie doke, restroom, shelter, accommodation, let's get that sorted.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
I know some folks are uncomfortable with this, but allowing the animals to fight mirrors their life in the wild, and ultimately will benefit them in captivity.
Commencing.
So now what we want to be doing is getting in every hatchery a new species. So we're going to be releasing all of them at once, and that's what's going to jump us up to 5 stars to get all of those species right at the very end.
I'm on it.
So these ones are all synthesized. Make sure you do not release these ones after the incubation is done. So I've only got 7 species that I need left, depending on where you are on your objectives. So for my playthrough here, I need to make sure that I've got 7 hatcheries with 7 new species so I can release them all at once in a few minutes.
We should really try and mimic the natural environment these animals would thrive in. You'd be surprised how big an impact the right scenery and foliage can have.
And as the running theme goes with this game, everything starts to go wrong towards the end. Everyone's breaking out, but we'll sort that, no problem. Repair obstructed. What by? There is a dino there, I think, but I don't think it was that dramatic. I don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna do it myself. Get out the way! Oh my god, where's the entrance? Oh! Surely it's around this way. Aha! Okay, let's find out what this obstruction was. Oh, what are you guys doing here? Oh, maybe the obstruction. Oh, there is no obstruction. Oh, wow. Okay, it's been done. Never mind then. Okie doke, let's check on these hatcheries. So 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okie dokie, so let's have a look at the stats. So these two need to be at 100% before we go ahead with the next bit. And just to be sure, we're going to go ahead and make a save. So here's how we're going to get from 3.8 stars to 5 stars in under a minute. So we want to pause and then release one of our hatcheries. Go ahead and pause straight away again. Go to another hatchery and release. And straight away pause again. Go to another hatchery and release. And pause again. Until you've done all of your final lot, whether it's 7 for you or not, however many it is. Just pause, release until you've done them all. And are you ready for it all to be done? There we go, just like that, you see? Nice and easy, super a nice little fun tip and trick on that level. Okay, there we go. Thank you everyone so much for watching this video. Do let me know in the comments if this guide helped you. I do feel like this trick is a nice, easy, fun one to get done nice and quickly in the end. It's quite therapeutic in my opinion. But anyways, do all that good stuff, like, subscribe, and yeah, I will catch you all in my next video.